City of Detroit and all over the United States for the past 10 years. Founded by Mr. Tony Roney. This brother has got his start on BET's Comic View. He's won a couple of major contests in the city of Detroit. He's opened up for big acts such as D.L. Hughley and Chris Tucker and just a host of comedians. This is a real funny brother, and he's also a good friend, so he's putting it down there in the city of Detroit. Give it up for Tony Roney. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Now when I say hold up, y'all say wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, that was good. I like that. Let me see if I can do this. Hold up. Oh yeah, y'all ready. DJ, start this. Yeah, this is how we do it. We're gonna get this show started. Check it out, pump it up, cause it's the comic vibe. The comic vibe live, it's the comic vibe. The comic vibe live, it's the comic vibe. The comic vibe live coming at ya, cause it's the comic vibe. The comic vibe live, it's the comic vibe. The comic vibe live, it's the comic vibe. The comic vibe live coming at ya,
Hey.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. You just stay today.
Huh?
You gonna stay tonight or get off during the day?
Shit. I gotta do a show, so I might take him on my grandma. I don't know, it don't matter.
Well, take him on your grandma. Take him out. She's saying she wanna see you.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. See you then. Hey. I don't mind waking up, but I don't want my first call to be on baby mama.
If you know out there in the game, you know you're gonna take your hits, you're gonna take your losses, but don't give up. You know what I'm saying? It's all about success and moving to what you feel is success. So until that's done, you know, don't quit, man. Don't quit. What's up, man? How you doing, baby? Hey, man. Man's up here from Nickelodeon. Big up here trying to sneak around and stuff. But definitely, you see, that's another man. Didn't put all the chips in one basket, but he's here, riding his wave, man. Just ride your wave till it stops.
This is my first comedy name, Spank Dog, which turned into Spanky, then which turned into Spanky Hayes. And now this is a puppy that I had named Dirty, which she ran away or died or whatever the fuck happened, I don't know. If you don't make it in your first 10 years, it's gonna take you 10 more years. If you're a real dog, you ain't gonna never in Hollywood, in this big fucked up place right here, it's room for everybody, every age, every color, everything. So you don't stop.
I'd be a writer. I train people. I give a comedy school. I put together comedy, anything I can, but I will stay in the comedy field. I won't do nothing else.
When do I quit?
Yeah,
when I'm out of this motherfucker.
When do you quit?
When they close the lights out on this planet. I'm gonna do it till I die. You know what I'm saying? Quit, man.
You never quit?
Never quit.
I'm JB Smooth. You don't quit.
My name's Lil Cat.
Lil Cat.
Lil Cat, L-I-L Cat.
Where you from?
Philly, Philadelphia. If I don't, I'm not gonna quit. I mean, this is how I get my bread, you know? This is what I do. It's nothing else. This is my living right now, comedy. Can't take nothing else from that, you know? Until this stops or comedy's moving off the earth, I'm gonna be here. If I don't do this, then y'all might see me sweeping something on the streets, cleaning somebody's glasses for some change, that's all. The truth, man, this is my life, man. This is my life. It's how I eat.
Hello? Hey, how's it going? You just woke me up. What you mean why I wake up so late? It's 4 o'clock? Oh. I forgot to go pick up my grandmother. Yeah, she's still at the eye doctor. I just been evicted from my grandmother's senior citizen apartment building. Can you believe that? Hey, tell me, baby. Hey, Mr. Alberta. Show looking good. Where's the roommate? I'm your roommate, boo. You're my roommate? I'm your roommate. Oh! This is what I sleep in. I got this for you, Tony. And I got this too. You're gonna get me. I want you.
Tony Roney's comic vibe is an experience.
You know, comedy for almost a year now. Strong year, very strong year. Making it is television, sitcoms, movies. Me personally, my goal is I want an HBO grandstand. That's my goal. Throughout comedy, I want an HBO grandstand. Definitely.
You get to talk about everything that hurt your ass when you was young or whatever, and get paid for it, make it funny.
I'm very successful. I got 4 carats on my pinky ring. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with Will Smith. You know, I'm down with God. First of all, anything. Down with Tony Roney Comic Vibe. I'm very successful. I've been successful before I even moved here.
That's Detroit. That's the Upper Peninsula, and that's the Lower Peninsula. That's where I'm from.
So yeah, I love Comic Vibe. Comic Vibe.
You gotta get a tattoo, man.
I can get a tattoo of Comic Vibe.
Oh, you will see excruciating pain. You will see needles. You will see ink. You will see flesh. You will see a lot of things kids aren't supposed to see.
You gotta know and pray to know. And know, not feel a little bit. You gotta know that whatever happens, you finna get a gig and you just can't stop doing comedy. If you just don't stop and keep on getting into business and don't try to burn no bridges, you'll make it.
What one person means making it to another person is something else.
Any inspiring artist, period, I just say it's nothing to it but to do it. Don't have a plan B, have a plan A, and stay extremely focused, because you will reach that goal. If it takes you 10 days or 10 years, stay focused because it is reachable.
I don't know. Anybody, what in a relationship? Anybody in a relationship? You want to break up but you need to ride to work tomorrow? That's why you have to be independent. I don't care how old you get, be independent, because you talk different when you're independent. When you're independent, you talk like this. Get out! When you're not independent, you talk like this. Why are you hollering at me?
That made me laugh. Okay, I'm laughing. We Tony Roney kicking it with my father, Howard Bell. Not the comedian, Howard Bell. Yeah, we my brother.
My father passed away last year. I just wanted to think about him for a minute when I had this opportunity. Anybody had to bury somebody that was close to you? Oh, that's tough. It was really tough when you had to pick out the casket. You know, that's what really hurts, because you walk in the room with all these caskets and you say, give me that one, that's for my daddy. Until they tell you the price of the casket.
I think we can make a change.
$5,000. Oh, it comes with a key. Okay. You start conversing with your brother. Do we really need a key? Are you going to visit the head? I had no plans of it. Yeah. You start thinking about whole conversation. Did Dad say you want to be cremated and stuff? Because this is their feeling. This is not our feeling. I'll go through with the whole thing, but Dad said cremation. Can we rent this casket? Is that, can we do that? We'll be back. Well, yeah.
Transportation. Excuse me. Do one of your frat brothers have a pickup truck? We got transportation.
Just watch. You're making a movie.
The stand-up is like creating it in your head. You know what I mean? It's like a real spontaneous timing. The timings are different. You know, if you're doing comedy, if you're in a movie and you mess up, they can say stop and do it over. But if you're doing stand-up, you can't just stop and do it over.
About comedy? Oh, it's a labor of love. You got to love comedy to do comedy. Comedy ain't something that you can just run up there and just, well, I guess you got clowns, but they work at the circus. I feel that comedy is a point of view. It's whatever you feel, that your message that you conveying to an audience, that's what it's about as far as I'm concerned.
The biggest thing that I've learned about this business, it's never about the money. The money will come. Worry about mastering your craft, getting your craft down, and then you will be blessed with all other things. So if you're just getting in it, if they're paying you $5 to 5 cents, get up on stage and master what you do, and the money will come. Trust me. Thank you, baby.
You learn, every time you get on that stage, you learn something, whether you do good or you do bad. You get something out of it every time. I would tell comedians, be yourself.
I love Tony Roney's comic vibe. Tony Roney, if it wasn't Tony Roney's comic vibe, it would never been a Spanky Hayes or Spank Dog or Spanky. This brother right here is the one who put me on stage. I said I wanted to be on stage. I was a roadie at the time. I met him on that boat thing. I can't remember what it was called.
You remember that?
Yeah, hell yeah, I remember that. I was with MC Light, and I told him I'm from Detroit, but I don't live here right now. I'm about to move back. I want to come back to Detroit and start my comedy career. And this brother right here took me to Sharp 7 Flags, and that's where I first did my first. Actually, it was Scruples was my first show, and then the first time I started going up consistently was at Sharp 7 Flags, which is towed down now. Peace to what's his name? Mr. Sherman. That's right. Sorry to forget your name.
Then maybe they're not about TV. Maybe like we was talking about earlier, maybe your success is within you. Maybe your goal is just to go make people laugh. You don't want the fame. I want the attention. And my thing is, I want the fame. I want the attention. I want the money too. But you know, it's pretty cool. I mean, it'd be my last job. I was a paper boy. I don't want to talk about that right now. But me myself, man, you know me, man. I just like to go for it, man. I give my 100% on stage. I don't give 5 people out there. I give 100%.
If I had to do it over again, I wouldn't be. Man, the most pitiful thing in the world is the entertainers. Look how depressed they are. Look how many marriages they go through. They ain't happy. They go through a whole lot of bullshit change. Perverted sex, all kind of drinking, all kind of alcohol, all kind of stuff. Why? Because this is an illegitimate occupation.
Give it up for the comedy of downtown Tony Brown. Make some noise. Give it up, y'all.
I started in 1985, I think, yeah. At the Comedy Castle, 19.
God damn, it looks like the police can't never be there before shit happens. What happened to those kind of police? Get there before the shit jump off. When they get there, it's already people hurt. That don't make sense. You coming late, bitch. It's like a motherfucking bus pulling up after a nigga done got a ride.
Come on, Danny, what you bullshitting for?
They might as well roll on past. Shit, anything that was, you know, they coming to prevent something, it's long gone, man. Should have been outside. They up in here now, won't ask us, where did you run? Did you push him or what? How did you get out the door before he did? Whoa, it's a gang. Hey, fellas, how y'all? Merry Christmas. Yeah, we was having a comedy show, and some fellas was playing pool, and, you know, we all broke wide, that's all. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I done been in a lot worse. Shit. I done been in every club on Fickle. Hey, on Finger one time, I was on stage. Two motherfuckers got to arguing in the corner. So I'm steady talking. Next thing I know, I see a gun. It's hard to be funny when a gun is being waved in the corner. When the bitch went off, pow! Everybody jumped up and ran. One door out the bitch. Everybody crowded up at the door.
Now you know that's got to be an ugly baby, man. When the baby grown-ups are sitting downstairs and somehow the baby done got out the grill. And the motherfucker look up and say, instead of them putting the baby back, they scared to death. They hollered, the baby loose! The baby done got out! He up there on the steps! Everybody in that bitch scared. He up there! There you go! Baby scared the shit out of him. All he wanna do is play. They running in shit, running in this shit.
You know, I'm a logical thinking motherfucker, so I said, well, I'm gonna wait till it die down before I try to get out this bitch. But I'll be the one shot in the back. So as I break for the motherfucker, that's when they're gonna aim it at the door, right? So all of them piled out into the street. By that time, ain't nobody left but me and the two niggas.
All right, y'all, come on, let's sit down now. It's over with. Jesus, my God. Detroit, Michigan, the only place in the world where some shit like that could happen at a comedy club.
So I didn't know what else to say. I just said, well, goddamn. Well, what happened with y'all? They looked at me, you know, motherfucker with the gun. They said, well, why did you shoot the gun? Y'all wasn't betting or nothing. They were shooting pool, but I ain't seen no money on table. Not for no gunplay, goddamn.
Somebody just shot. I saw the motherfucker's gun. I saw the fire, the spark. We scared. We're not here.
Well, just be damned.
We about to pack up. Let's get out.
But you know what I'm saying? But that's just to go to show you know, be your life and the comedy. Because what your comedy is what your life is. What your life is what your comedy is. And they all coincide together. So
my style is violent, raw comedy. I do blue comedy. You know what I'm saying? I could be clean, but I don't fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a blue bar type of comedian. You know
I had every knock-knock joke. I was like, I don't know, man. I just could not grab the writing. I could write, but I didn't know how to write. I didn't know what a joke really was. And I found out a joke is just a story with a surprising twist. That's all it is. And the thing is, I entered that Michigan Black Comedy Competition, and I did pretty good, you know. And so I decided to. And I remember a guy gave me a bombed the show. I did a couple of jokes funny. The guy gave me $100 to do 4 minutes at a hair show, and I laid the $100 on the bed. I said, I'm quitting my job.
I'm a physical comedian. I'm the kind of comic that paints a picture verbally. I kind of like pull everybody into my little world. I just hold them, you know, for a while, then I throw them back.
If you're coming out or something like that and you're gonna be serious with it, right? Make sure you write your own jokes. Stealing isn't good, you know.
There's a difference between humor and a comedian. The funniest joke you ever heard in your life did not come from a professional comedian. It come from cousins and brothers. Comedy is a timing. Comedy is illegitimate. Comedy is a whore. You just say, hey man, if you're willing to spend 18 and 19 hours standing in front of a mirror just being funny, just being funny, just being funny.
You know me, Tony, man. Talk to me like you know me, man. Fuck the camera shit out.
Honestly, I do it for the love. I do it because I felt that God put me here for entertainment, you know. Everybody has a talent. I feel that this is a natural talent, so I'm gonna keep on with my talent until it keeps on taking me up to that higher plateau so I get to where I wanna get. Just gonna ride the boat, that's all.
Comics take tragedy and turn it into laughter, you know, we make that funny. And when somebody hears things like I've done plenty of shows where I've done a bit, somebody say, man, that happened to me last week. Man, you don't know how good that made me feel to know that I ain't the only one that happened to, you know?
Because I always knew the big picture. I always knew the pot of gold was at the end of the rainbow. So that's why I do it.
Damn it!
car just broke down. My car just broke down. That's it. Hey, thanks a lot. Man.
Yeah, man.
My car just broke down in front of a funeral home.
Yeah, that's a good place for it to break down at then.
Yeah, I guess so.
The worst part of it is I gotta go on right now, the nigga calling me.
We gonna finish it. Now I'm gonna come back in and blow it up.
Having to go on after somebody did my whole show. That's the worst thing. After I heard all my material and go on and do the show.
Worst part, when you feel that your job isn't done. In other words, after all the hard work that you do, the crowd doesn't give you the response that you want, so that just like puts you back to the books. But that's something you gotta learn to deal with. Comedy, you got your ups and your downs. This is a downfall, that's all.
Putting 100,000 million miles on your car when you're a road junkie, you know, being that road comic, that's the worst part.
The worst part about it is when you express yourself and nobody hears you. You know what I'm saying? And so that make it kind of all for naught. Cause you be broke and you ain't doing good and you broke, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of fucked up. But when you're doing good and everything working out for you and people hear you, that's when that's a good thing about it. You gotta die for this shit. It ain't no method, it ain't the thing that will work for you or him, that's the shit that's gonna work for me, you know what I'm saying? It's all really is basically you just gotta die. You gotta eat canned food, you gotta sleep on floors. I slept on about 80 niggas floors out here. Now that I'm with Will Smith, everybody think I owe them $100 and shit now. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's the worst thing. It's not having your own, being able to stand on your own 2 feet and having to deal with people and they know that you need them, so they fuck you over. That's the worst part.
When you get 600 people, now 2 people got the same personalities, no 2 people. No 2 people got the same same level of sense of humor. And you got there to say one word, one phrase to make all of them laugh together, and they're just looking at you just like, you the man. Oh, thank you. They look at you like, thank you. You know, they may have been to a bad day. That's the best part about comedy. Not the women. That's number 2 though. The money is number 1.5. But the best part is make people laugh. To me. And I ain't saying it just because it's on camera. I ain't saying it because I'm just trying to get like the peace treaty or the Nobel Peace Prize. But the best comedy is the best thing about comedy, make them laugh.
Check. All right, we on. This nigga shit, yeah. Oh man.
That's the tag. We're taking it back tomorrow.
Oh, okay, baby, all right. So what y'all do here, like on Tuesday after the comedy show? Oh, what I do? Yeah, I do comedy, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna do some comedy. Oh, I'm gonna dance, baby. Yeah, I can't. Anybody speak Tangerine? I can't understand what she said. Yeah. I love you. I love you. I know. Help her out. You don't know, man. You get somebody's motherfucker. Nigga, I ran to a crackhead the other day. He put a gun in my head and want my money. I said, give you $5 for the gun. He said, okay.
The worst part of comedy is the trust. The trust from other comics. That's my biggest thing. I don't like lying. If I don't feel you, I don't lie to you. It's hard to have a comic smile on your face and then you hear from somebody else, or you tell them something personal, and just to get you off of something or to degrade you or get you out of a show, they'll go behind your back or steal your joke or they'll talk about you. That's why I try to stay by myself until I see my boys from, like y'all from Detroit, or I can trust. That's one thing I hate about comedy. It's the devil.
The best part about doing comedy is that you get to say whatever you want to say and let your feelings out and you can express yourself in any kind of way and people laugh at it, and when they don't laugh at it, they think it's some acting shit, so it's kind of weird. But that's the best thing, the expression, being able to express yourself.
Going on behind him doing my whole show and having a better show than he did. That's it.
Best part of comedy is when you feel that your job is being done. In other words, you get that audience response all the hard work that you put in about writing and stuff like that, knowing that something's yours, it's the best part of comedy.
The best part about comedy is making people laugh. It's the best medicine, traveling around the world, being able to work on your craft, just seeing people with a smile.
Driving this cab too long. You're never gonna get rich driving this cab. You could be driving my tour bus.
And then once you make that sacrifice, then you're good at it. I go back again. Anybody, we look at baseball players and football players, but what we don't see is the amount of time, the pain that went into it. As an entertainer, you can have a cold and a sore throat and a headache. When you walk up on that stage, all that leaves. You do not walk up on that stage with a headache. You don't walk up on the stage with a sore throat. You don't walk up on that stage with your leg hurt. And the minute you come off and go down, that pain comes right back. So this is this whole piece that comes over you as this entertainer, because there's people sitting out there in that audience, they taking from you and you taking from them. That's why a lot of entertainers need so much alcohol and whiskey and drugs that you don't know when you walk up there. My grandmother walks out and her arthritis don't hurt because you made her happy, you made her feel good, but she was stealing something from you. And you walk out drained. So most entertainers do not leave and go home and go to bed, they go and party. And in order to do that, you have to have all kind of drugs and all kind of perverted sex and all kind of stuff. Because when you left the steel mill, you went home. When you leave your shift as a chef, you go home. You have to remember that this is a job to you. It's entertainment to the other people. This is your job. And that's what most entertainers don't understand.
I live in New York. Yeah. From North Carolina. I'm originally from North Carolina.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
Spanky, that's the comic vibe in full effect. And Spanky, you probably in the documentary.
Let my platinum show. All right.
You probably in the documentary a little bit more than me, man.
Wow.
You get around.
I get around, man.
This is a comic vibe, and we are coming at you like never before. And this is the conclusion of the documentary. We've been all over the country. Now we're in New York City, and it's all about making it.
Making it to me is every time I go on stage, I do good. That's making it to me. I've got goals. I got short-term and long-term goals. But making it to me is when I go on stage and I do good.
That's why you make it. You don't make it. You just go through different phases and different levels in this game and this life.
I made it as top as I wanted and I got out. See, there ain't no room at the bottom. There's always room at the top.
It's hard to say right now, man, honestly. I mean, it's like I'm just riding God's wave. I'm being blessed. Really. Like, honestly, I'm being blessed, so.
The Boston Comedy Club, 82 West 3rd.
Yeah. I guess you could say, I mean, as far as about comedy, where I'm going, if you're going to do something, always put your all into it. Don't be a person that's going to half go through something, you know what I'm saying? I do this is what I want to do, so put your all into it. People always say don't put all your bread, chips, or whatever in one basket. Sometimes it's right to do so, and that's what I chose to do, and it's paying off. You know, everybody has their calling. I believe this is my calling, man. That's just how I'm taking it right now. It's pretty much this.
Filming a documentary tonight. Y'all give it up for my nigga Tony Roney.
Show started. Check it out, pump it up, cause it's the comic vibe. The comic vibe live, it's the comic vibe. The comic vibe live, it's the comic vibe.
This is Tony Roney's documentary. Oh, man. Much love, T-Roney. I remember when you first started out back in the day.
Well, to tell everybody at Comic Vibe, thanks a lot for the opportunity, the interview. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, supporting black comedy.
Tony Roney's Comic Vibe is off the hook.
We give Tony Roney a big shout. He's my boy. Started out Detroit, my man. Guys going places. We're all going places. See you all at the top. Peace and love, y'all. We out.
Give a shout out to Tony Roney's Comic Vibe. To me, to you, all the comedians. Tony Roney's Comic Vibe, man. Pop.
Cause it's the comic vibe live, the comic vibe live. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hakeem. I'm going to turn the mic over to my boy. He's going to be the host and the MC for the night. So without further ado, please give it up for Mr. Tony Roney. Yeah, raise your hands up, raise your hands up, raise your hands up, raise your hands up, raise your hands up.
As soon as my bus come, I'm gonna find more people, you'll see. I'm gonna find the best, the hottest. I'm just gonna get some rest, okay?